Welcome back to Seasonal Sussex Farms for episode 10 with me, MrSealyp. It's mid-spring. The greenhouses have again been incredibly kind. We've done alright. All the way through early spring, the ground temperature was -2. It was frozen. I couldn't do anything. All the contracts that popped up every time I tried something said the ground was frozen. So we are now in mid-spring. Air temp is 4 degrees, ground temp is 5 degrees. We can get some spring work done, and we do need to get a move on. Our sheep need some cleaning out, they need some water. I have put a water pump in, but I'm going to keep topping up the water. That's just to make sure it doesn't run out. Farmer Klein, who has done a load of videos on seasons, because he was one of the beta testers. I think we're supposed to say beta testers, aren't we, in the UK? It's beta testers, I don't know. Anyway, regardless. Done a load of videos on seasons because he was one of the testers for it. I messaged the other day on one of my videos to say that keeping everything in the green will increase their health and get you close to the 100%. Just having the water pump will make sure they don't run out and they don't die, but it's not necessarily going to keep their health as high as it possibly can. So I've got the water pump there, but I'm going to top up water anyway every now and again. That being said, where are we? Right, we are slap bang in the middle of planting for. I'm going to stick some barley in the ground. Now, I need to get some straw. Buying grass, hay, straw during the winter, I have no problem with doing. Farmers do that. Lots of farmers do that all year round. They'll just buy their stuff in because they haven't got the fields to do, those kind of things. But when I can make it myself, I will make it myself. Now, as far as what we're looking at, crop rotation. Our field 6, says it's fallow and fallow for previous and before previous, and we'll stick barley in that. So we'll get a good, yield off that potentially. I'm also going to look at maybe buying another field now too, because the money's all right. Plus, I'm going to pay the last bit towards owning the main farm. Probably another 100 grand, I think. That'll put us at about 400. Yeah, because we bought the workshop land in the first place, so yeah, potentially another 100 grand. But what I'm up here to do is, one, I'm going to buy I'm going to buy a trailer. We need a smaller trailer for doing things like the sheep and odd jobs here and there without going mad. I don't know if I want to pick a normal, kind of standard one, or one that I've got loads of trailers in here. I do like the bed. That's a nice mod, that, the TC 2100, the Bednar. That's quite nice. I've got a few in here. I've got all sorts knocking about. The Lizard BT16 is not a bad one. Price-wise as well, they're pretty good. I do like the Metal Tech trailers. I've used those in other Let's Plays as well, though. I think I might go with the Bednar, just as a kind of smaller, doing odds and ends type thing. I'll say it's cheaper. 21,000 litres. It's a nice looking trailer, that. Should we just go with the small size at the moment? Trailer board, wheels up, standard, design, trailer. Why wouldn't it let me go down? Oh, there we go. Oh yes, you can have it as an auger, can't you? Shall I go with that or not? Trailer with a pipe. Whoa. Let's stick for the moment just as a trailer. We can always change it if we need to. So let's buy that. I wouldn't say it's actually that cheap, but it doesn't matter because we've got the option to make it into an auger if we want to. Oh yeah, and the other thing I was going to do is buy some seed ready for getting our planting done. So let's get some seed. I do like using the pallets. I mean, they don't work out a huge amount better. I find the big bags are a better deal, aren't they, for seed? Or buying it from one of the buy anything type. Actually, that's exactly the same, isn't it? It's the fertiliser I'm thinking of. But I think even the pallets of fertiliser are a better deal now than that is. I've got fertiliser, haven't I? Did I buy herbicide? I know I've got the sprayer. Did I even buy the sprayer? You know what? My mind's gone blank. I've been doing so many, all of the cow videos for seasons, and then the pig ones. Blimey. Doesn't actually make a huge amount of difference. Let's just get one of those. I better get two. We'll get two just to be on the safe side. That should see us right for a little bit. So let's see if we can put that into the trailer. We'll take that down, unload that into the silo. We'll use the trailer to feed the sheep. And then we need to get cracking. On our field 6, we'll look at buying another field, and we'll also, like I say, pay another big chunk towards the farm. There we go, let's put seed in that. I will see you down the farm in a minute. We'll unload this into one of our seed tanks for storage. We can come and get that later on, that's fine. And then, yeah, we'll get cracking on the rest. We can get some spring work done now. We can start doing cultivating and ploughing and all the wonderful things we need to get doing. Might even buy a field that's already got a crop in it. We shall see. Right, on my way back to the main farm. No more space to place new pallets. What? How are they? Oh, blimey. Okay, I'm going to take cracking on that. Wow, wool already. So, this field here, which is field number 7, has got barley in it as well, and these were winter crops that seem to have managed to make it through the winter. What I might do, unfortunately, soil composition's not great. I think it needs ploughing, probably needs lime as well. Hasn't been fertilised, I wouldn't have thought. Turn that off. Yeah. So what I might do is get a bit of fertiliser over that. That said, I'm concerned actually. I've just suddenly realised the fertiliser spreader I've got, I don't think it's got narrows, has it? Those tracks. Are they going to damage the crop? That's a bit of a gamble. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy that field. 34 grand. Why not? The one next to it, I'm not sure actually. To be fair, 10 and 9 haven't got anything in. 11 is also growing with. Should we just do a big old barley? Let's go and do a load of barley. Let's buy 11 as well. Right, we'll have to check out fallow and not fallow and all that kind of stuff in a bit, but this one needs to get some weeder. I've got weeds turned over, right? Yeah, I'll get some herbicide on here. Weeder, some herbicide on this. We'll get herbicide on 11, and we'll get cracking on field. This is what I said. Nothing happens through the winter. Then all of a sudden, you've got so many jobs, you just don't know what to do. Where do you start? What do you do first? And then, you know. And then before you know it, days have gone by, and you've run out of time. So this should just tip into here. That's weird though. Why has that not come up? Please tell me this trailer is alright for this. That's odd. Do I just tip, or is this going to go on the floor? There should be a tip trigger. Putting in should be right. Taking it... Oh no, do I just take a gamble here? Ah. I have had a few people message me saying, how do I put seed and fertiliser into the storage tanks? And I just said, well, you just go over the hazard mark box and put it in. Because that's what normally works. But... what am I doing wrong? Is it something really obvious? No, I'm on the right thing, aren't I? I'm on trailer. Could be the modded trailer. Right. Put this in one of the buildings, I think. That's all I can do. And then collect it later. Frustrating. Right, well anyway, regardless, I need grass for the sheep. I need to get down there and move the extra pallets, because apparently the merinos have gone insane. Mind you, I've left that turned on, haven't I? Whoops. Oh, it was hay, wasn't it? I did not grass. Don't think I'm going to need that much, but you never know. Oh, and I've left that open. Oh, we'll do for the time being, because I've got spare. I'll put it... That's really weird about the seed. Why has that not gone in there? Surely it can't just have to come out of pallets. Right, so this field I'm probably going to extend just a little bit. I don't know if I'll widen it. I might widen it a little bit. We'll get down here with our little... Oh, okay, we need to clean the feed area too. That's... Right. Probably slightly overkill for clearing out the feed area, but it's what I've got. What I might do is get the bucket for the wheel load, the skid steer loader as well. Don't think I bought the bucket for it. And then we can have both of those down here, I think, with the skid steer loader. Be a little bit easier, wouldn't it? And this can be used for bigger jobs, obviously. I can put pallet forks on this as well. Manure forks, I can use this for stuff at the BGA, bunker silos. It is a fairly useful. I don't use the wheel loaders as often, tend to go for telehandlers over wheel loaders normally, but that's it. Put that in. Yeah, so it's just kind of, yeah, we'll definitely sort out a bucket, I think. We have paid the 100 grand, so the farmhouse now is technically ours too. So what I am going to do is we'll move our doormat. Actually, it took more than I thought it was going to. Yeah, we'll move our doormat over to the farmhouse. The workshop served us well through the winter. And the tanker is still over there because we are going to do an air run at some point. I haven't refilled the greenhouses. I'm not going to for the time being. We're going to go with what we got now. I've got my equipment to get through spring. We'll do some other jobs. We'll see where we can go from here. But I'm going to do an air run at some point. I haven't done any air yet. We've done greenhouses. We've done a little bit of fuel. We haven't done a lot of fuel actually. To be fair, the greenhouses are doing all right. It'd be interesting to see if the price changes over the season, because I'm sure when I started out with the greenhouses I was only getting about 8 or 9,000. Then it went to about 15, and over the winter I was getting about 25 grand. So it'd be interesting to see when we go over 10 o'clock what we get paid from the greenhouses. To be fair though, I'm doing this greenhouse here right by us too, which I wasn't before. So potentially, yeah, it could be because I've added another greenhouse in, but I'm pretty sure that's run out now, or it's near to running out. So we'll just see how that pans out as well. I tend to go for a kind of, I'm not overly analytical of anything. I've mentioned it before about my actual YouTube channel and looking at the analytics, and I had some help going over my analytics, and it's not something I've ever really done before. I'm kind of a bit OCD about stuff, but I'm not overly. I like playing the game for playing the game, and I like when I do videos, especially when I do kind of guide tutorial type, helping people out type videos, more of a kind of layman's terms. This is what it does, this is how it works, this is what happens at this point. I don't tend to go in for all the real intricate nuts and bolts of, you know, all the pricing and that kind of stuff. It can get a little bit overwhelming, I think, if you do that, but no, at the end of the day that's just the way I am, so I'm not overly fussed about some things. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I can be a bit fastidious about certain things, other things I'm not overly bothered. Right, we are going to, actually, you know what, I need the plough. Let's grab the plough, that's next. And then we'll do some cultivating, I think is... yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I just suddenly thought this all seems really random, and it is a little bit random. I'll be totally honest with you. When I came back on the game, I was in early spring. Snow was still on the ground. It was -2 ground temp. I couldn't really do anything. And I was sitting there thinking, what am I going to record for an episode now? I honestly can't do anything. So I am denied. I've done some forestry, I've done a bit of wood chipping, I don't really want to, you know, so I thought I'd skip ahead, and then all of a sudden it was like bang, ground temp was great, snow disappeared, and then you think, oh my god, I've got so many jobs to do, and then you get into a bit of a kind of, it becomes a bit frenzied, so I need to just take a breath and relax. Right, this does need ploughing, this field anyway, but like I say, what I'm going to do is extend, I think, a little bit in the end. I don't know if I'll get away with the bushes here. If I do L1 and triangle, drop it down, that should allow me to create fields. So there's a bit of a bank there, but I don't want to go too far. Go to about there. That will give us a chance for vehicles to turn round when we're doing stuff, hopefully. That's the plan. I'm not overly fussed if it's perfectly straight or not. I mean, it's straight enough. Spring work. The ground isn't frozen. We can get some jobs done. Brilliant. Happy days. So let's get that going. I suppose I could widen it actually a little bit as well, couldn't I? Don't know if it will have... I know, remember on FS17 it got a little bit tight with collisions at the side. If it got too close to the tree this side, it didn't like it too much, so I don't know. I won't go full plough width, I don't think. We'll try that. Just give us a little bit more on the field, won't it? Keep that tyre just on the edge, and it should be about right. Fantastic. Right, so we get this ploughed. I think what I'll do is when I set a worker off to carry on ploughing, actually I might just go a little bit longer on this end as well, just a tad. Maybe again, plough's width to about there. Yeah. Then I'll go and grab the smaller tractor and we'll see if we can't put a bit of fertiliser down, maybe herbicide on those two fields if I can get away with it. Herbiciding I will only be doing after I've seeded now. That kind of testing I did on the fields, and I had loads of people comment and say you need to do it, and that's kind of the conclusion I'd come to anyway, to be honest with you. But thank you for everyone that did comment and say that when it says preemptive spraying, it's not kind of, because you think, well, if I preemptively spray I can just spray right at the start, you know, but that wasn't what it meant. It means, you know, seed first, then preempt the weeds coming. Although I did have a couple of actual farmers comment on the videos, which I love. I love it when actual farmers, because I love finding out about actual farming. I know it's done differently all around the world, but a couple of farmers comment to say that even when you preemptively spray, even when you spray when you think you've done it, you'll still need to go back and respray over the course of the year. Various different things change, and that's just, again, that's just the nature of farming, you know, that's the way it is. Let's drop that down. Right, clear this top end and I'll get the worker going. Fantastic. Right. The seeder I bought is a direct drill, so I don't need to cultivate. I bought a cultivator because sometimes I may want to. For me, it's just kind of an aesthetics thing. You kind of go through that process, you plough, you cultivate. I know you don't have to when you've got a direct drill, and I kind of understand that. I say kind of, I do understand that. But if I take on any cultivating contracts, I'm going to need a cultivator. If I find I'm not doing many cultivating contracts, then I could probably sell it. But for the time being, we've got it, and I might pick up some cultivating contracts. Because we're in that period now where we can get some contracts done. And as we've got the machinery, and while I'm doing other jobs, I can get workers doing things for other people, we can then be making some extra income. So, now I know there's that thing on Jim's maps where there are so many different jobs to do, and the point about it is I want to try and do jobs because at certain points when I need to, because there's nothing else I can do. If there's jobs I can do myself, I'll try and do them myself. I know it's just easier. I could have just left the greenhouses on, let it run through an entire year, had a couple of million sitting in the bank and then just played. Again, that's not where the farming comes in. I want to actually do the farming. It's not a case of I'm trying to avoid farming. I'm just, you know, just trying to highlight what you can do on the map. I said that right from the word go. What you can do on the map. Me have a bit of fun playing. Now we're doing seasons 2. We're going to run through and see, you know, see what it does, see how it affects stuff. Right, this is now ploughing, which is what we wanted. And then I'm going to go and grab, let's jump out. I'm going to grab the smaller tractor and let's grab the herbicide sprayer, I think. Right, very quickly, just suddenly realised, well, let's get on with the ploughing. I need to put narrows on this. I think I can put narrows on this one, I'm pretty sure I can. And it's just suddenly dawned on me as well. I just went to get the sprayer. I bought the sprayer and didn't buy any herbicide. Genius move that was, which means I bought all the stuff down from the store. Now I've got to go all the way back and buy herbicide. I think because I was going to buy it in bulk, bring it down and put it into storage and then just put it into the thing from there, and I didn't do it. Typical. So let's edge forward on that. Let's put that up. A little bit of repair. Do that. Do I want to repaint? No. Customize. Wheel setup. Narrow. Fantastic. Right. Customize. Just had to push it forward. Right, I'm going to sort out the herbicide in a little while. We'll go and grab some. I'm thinking next episode will be seeding. I've got a few bits and bobs to do here, haven't I? This has got quite a wide spread as far as I remember. Now, with the narrows on, this shouldn't cause any damage. Let's turn that on. I do have access to the land. Oh, it means the other bit. That's alright. Oh, we've got a bit there that hasn't been done properly. It's unfortunate. And I'm wasting a bit there, but I've got to do this extra little bit anyway. So it's not damaging the crop. That's good. We'll get some fertiliser on now. I'll probably get another load on, hopefully. Next growth stage will be... Oh no, the next one it kind of goes light, doesn't it, again, before it's ready to harvest. So potentially I'll get another one on. If not, it doesn't matter. It's still better than not putting any on. And we'll go and do our field 11 as well that we own too. And then we'll come over and we'll do a bit of herbicide as well. Make sure no more weeds come on these. Can't see any weeds. I mean, pretty sure I didn't turn weeds off. About there. We'll see in a minute if I've missed anything. Probably. Oh, ploughing's done. Let's have a look there. We should have got the whole field, I think. Let's check our sat map. Yep. One fertilising state. Field 11's going to need liming as well. I'm pretty sure that needs ploughing too, doesn't it? Yeah, so after the next harvest they're going to need to be ploughed. But we might as well get a crop off them. If they've got a crop in them, they've had a winter crop in. So let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, that needs fertilising too. Right. Let's go over there. Does also mean, actually that's a point, have we got any fertilising contracts available? Because I could always do one of those, couldn't I? Oh yeah. They don't pay out too bad, do they? 7,000, 8,000. Sowing, it's got to be potatoes, isn't it? Yep. 51 grand. I could pick up a few extra fertilising contracts. I have the machinery. Right, I think what I might do with this one, I might set a worker off on this one, and I'll go back over and just make sure the ploughing's done completely. Then we will fertilise that field. Why am I not going? There we go. Oh, I didn't see how much the money went up by. What were we on? I'll go back in the edit and I'll have a look. I can't remember what we were on before to see what it just went up by. So it does mean though there is still fertiliser and water in the greenhouses at the moment. But like I say, I'm not doing anything with it. Why is this taking so long to turn around? Come on! Spring won't last forever, you know. We got stuff to do. Okay, right. Over to check on the ploughing. I'm thinking, so it's animals sorted. Oh, herbicide, I need to go and get some herbicide. What I might try and do as well, the seed that I put on the ground, I might put it on in my large trailer and see if the large trailer will empty into the storage silos. Yeah, could do that. Maybe I'll do that now. Then we'll get herbicide and we'll do herbiciding and seeding in the next episode. Maybe. Probably the best bet. Once this is done, I'll get this over to field 6. I think we need to fertilise our grass field as well. We might do that. So yeah, we'll get our fertilising done. I think that's the best bet. Right, as I said, I'm going to try. There was a couple of tiny little bits of that field that needed to be ploughed, so I've just ploughed those. Fertilising is finished on field 11, so I'm going to bring that over to field 6. I'm going to put this into the large trailer. I've got a funny feeling it's not going to work, but it's worth a try. You never know. I know there's the modded trailer that Jim put in as well. I think maybe that would be it. Could be because I'm using modded ones and not vanilla ones, maybe. But like I say, this has got to be worth a try. Seeing as I've got the trailer here. Please work. There we go. It's obviously just the trailer. I'm glad I tried that. Fantastic. Right, so it does work. Rather an excessive trailer, just for... never mind. But it works, that's the main thing. Worth a try. Better to have a go than never know. Some of this machinery is going to need a wash in it, but for the time being, we're good. Woo! Okay. That will do, yeah. Right there. This does need to go back over to the workshop, really. That's my kind of haulage yard, but I seem to be just dumping everything here. That can be closed. Oh, must forget to get a bucket for the skid steer loader so we can sort the sheep out. They are producing ridiculously. I've already got 3/4 of another pallet. It's because I've got 100 sheep. I kind of just thought, oh yeah, you know, they're not expensive. I've got some money, let's buy 100. Well, at the end of the day, nothing wrong with that. Why not? We'll make good money doing it, I guess. Well, say good money. We'll make money doing it, let's put it that way. And I think we'll look at cows. I think I'm going to do dairy cows. I do want to do that. Right, let's bring the tractor up with the plough, and I'll bring the fertiliser over, and I'll get that done. We'll do this field here. We'll do our grass field. We'll fertilise that. Mind you, if this is fully grown, I don't think it's fully grown though, is it? I begrudge using the thing now, the Wopster, because it's charging me. 67% grown, so I might get another fertilising state, or a fertilising state out of that. That'll give me a bit better yield. I can't even speak today. Good that I left that sitting there with the engine running. Right then. Fertilizing it is. I'm not using the full width of my spreader, am I? Let's come over a bit. That's better. I do want to get to a point, maybe when I get to year 2, if I've got cows, and I do want to do cows. Pigs I'm not sure about, I haven't done the pigs tutorials. I don't think I've got the hours in the day to keep up with them. I think I might, if I've got enough manure. Mind you, manure's not expensive to buy. Is start using manure to fertilise my fields and that kind of stuff. Maybe the first spread will be manure as a fertiliser, and then maybe go for other alternatives afterwards. I'm just sort of try different things. Potentially slurry, digestate. If we start selling stuff at the biogas plant, we could always do some digestate too. It's just various different things. I mean, you could, in essence, like I said, there are so many different ways, especially on Jim's maps, of making money. I could just go and go to the livestock market, set myself up as a kind of, well, I mean, I already am a transport company, so to speak, but literally just buy manure from the livestock market as their surplus, take it to the biogas plant, sell it there, make a profit, and then collect the digestate. Digestate then could be used as, you know, so you can make money just doing that. I think a full load of 79,000 litres of manure was only, what, 2,700 or something, wasn't it? It wasn't very much. But, yeah, so fertilising is the name of the game today. Well, is it doing a fertilising state on here? I can't tell. It looks like maybe it is. Right, let's just stop a minute. I've just suddenly realised I've put those wool pallets on the grass field. Let's check our sat map again. It's not showing anything, is it? On field 5. That's frustrating. Maybe not. I don't think it is it? No, don't want to waste it on that. Okay, well, on that mild disappointment, what I'm going to do is find myself a fertilising job. Let's go over here. Let's pick the one that was for... Oh, it's gone. I should have taken it when it was there. Oh, no, there it is. Field 38, 8,000. Let's accept the contract. I need to find where field 38 is. It's going to be a massive one, isn't it? Just to teach me a lesson. 32, 41, 36, 37, 38. Oh, top corner. Right. I'm going to head up there. Earn a bit of money doing that. And I will see you on the next episode, where we will be getting some herbicide. I will spray my 2 fields that I now own. I will then seed this field, and then we'll herbicide this. So we'll be doing a bit of herbiciding and seeding. We'll keep up with our sheep if we can. and we can move forward. Hopefully late spring, maybe into summer, these crops in fields, it's 8, isn't it? Oh, why can't I remember this? 7, sorry. Field 7 and 11 may be ready to harvest, and we might be able to flip those fields, but I think we may have to do those as another autumn one. It depends when they're ready. As soon as they're ready, we'll do it. But spring is here. Spring has sprung, and we are now getting some work done. Like I said before, much as the snow is exciting when you first get it, after a little while you think, do I really want any more? Not really. So, I'll see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.